swing on it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Trent Grisham. 2 outs, runner at first. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the tying run at second. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that is the ball game. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bald Eagles taking on the American Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Matt Cain. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community.
No balls,
He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. First offering, and it just misses.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Back here in Denver, and today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ellie falls victim to the K. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Popped up, and that's foul. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the designated
Mickey
hitter,
Mantle getting ready to hit.
Mantle.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a big swing and a miss.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper bats now. He made his major league debut more than a decade ago already, Chris. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Foul ball. Harper off of first with 2 away. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jason Bay digs in now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Kane back to work. This one smacked out to left center. Reaching for it and brings it in. And here is Anthony Volpe. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's a ball.
Just missed. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 3. Outside and low, it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
0-2 is the count.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells fouls one off out of play back to our left. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
No ball,
Throw to
strikes.
second. Out there. And the inning is over. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Colt Keith. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Tap foul at the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. On the ground to Jazz. Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seager.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Jazz tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
De La Cruz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner takes off, swings through it, and that's a strikeout. all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Gloves it on the dive, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
And that misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here's Wade Boggs now. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Mickey Mantle.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, left field. Dominguez sizes this one up. He makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bart, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Corrals it, and that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss.
Well, right now, this
0-1's
battery
the
is
count.
seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. It's Aaron Judge now. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And there's a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Bernie Williams getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Bernie Williams.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Quickly in an
No balls,
0-2
2
count,
strikes.
you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He hammers one out to center. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in Denver, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Jason Bay.
Bay.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Well struck, right field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Colt Keith. He's trying for third. Swinging a foul out of play. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. Now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late with the swing there. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
That one pushed foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And now Pete Crow Armstrong, 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Now a long throw home. But it's offline, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mantle now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's inside. And the count even 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 8-1. One down. Bryce Harper now at the plate. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Here's Joey Bart now. Strike one.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Bay, 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Anthony Volpe. Kane back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
That's in for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
One out, bases empty. That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong ranging back. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stepping in, Austin Wells. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There was nothing cheap about the way.
There goes the runner. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder Jason.
So the batting order turns over. Jason Dominguez digs in now, and first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He shoots one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they slice into the lead. It's 8-6. 1 out, bases empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Judge, in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 8-7. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Fouled off to the right. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here is Goldschmidt.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's... So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
So now it's Corey Seager.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Coming out.
This guy's so fucking
Out of the bullpen and throwing. BBs. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. Swings through that one for strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 5th.
He's so frustrated.
Top 6. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Slider right there.
0-1.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a count 1-2. Down the line, and it's foul. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Next pitch is inside. And 1-1. Now one missed.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Wells, the next to hit, takes ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Man at first. Now it's the DH. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. It's out of here. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 9-8. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. That one misses, and that is ball one.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He's safe. On with a bunt single. And now the DH, Mickey Mantle. 3 for 3 and runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
1-1.
Safe at second, and he gets back in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
that one at triple digits.
One ball.
With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His fourth home run of the game. And now they're out front. It's 10-9. Here's Harper now. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. And strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bart at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Williams hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now pitching, Sean Gilly.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in, and there's one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball there. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Out in front and foul to the left side. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Jason Bay.
Now pitching,
New pitcher now, Luke Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Colton Keith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Here's Corey Seager.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1 ball,
and the count
2 strikes.
1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Back here in Denver, here's the shortstop at the play. Anthony Volpe. Jelly back to work. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. Volpe around second, headed for third. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Wastes no time there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Chisholm swings through it for strike 1. Puts a bunt down. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. And that one finds its way through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Runners on the move. And that bunted towards third. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Golden opportunity right here. He scores to tie it up. It's 11-11. To third, tag, got him. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now pitching.
Josh Hader will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's outside.
Just missed. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Ball 1 there.
No strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he lays one down the left side, and that goes foul. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So 2 down now, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was struck him out swinging. We go to the ninth. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically, his fastball is labeled as a sinker. And Judge takes a strike. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Baby!
Now 2 out.
God damn it, you got
2
me.
outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Runner at first with 2 away. Paul Goldschmidt now. Runner on the go.
1-0.
It's a pitch out. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out.
Got him.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now here is Mickey Mantle. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And now here is Harper. Swing and a miss. That's strike
0-1's
1.
the count.
That one's
1 ball,
upstairs,
1 strike.
ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
Out.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Bart goes after that one for strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
They're down to their final strike. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Right side, Chisholm. On to first.
Got him.
Ball game.
Well, this was flat out an incredible comeback. I'm almost speechless. This team showed patience. They grinded out the at-bats and had quality at-bats, did exactly what they needed to climb back in a ball game with this kind of deficit. Excellent job to get the W today.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Let's go, Cubbies! Let's go! I used all the Yankee motherfuckers. God damn it, yes!